He looks to continue to scale here on the Ember, but it's going to be a lot on Moon Sniper. They're making another attempt.
The Invis Wolf as well on the bot side. And on Tino.
It's like Monkey King will...
He had a double stack, one that had a lot of little small camps, small creeps there. Didn't get any.
BDZ's in trouble.
BDZ, he's going to get gone on.
Mid one. The action already.
Combos on mid one to be able to get it. He's just trying to interrupt TPs as they look to take this mid tower. So if he's able to avoid getting stunned up again,
just start. They've got the connection afterwards to the stun. BDZ will drop the echo, and that is enough to control him in place. But meanwhile, Tino though with the middle lane assassinates out. He's not going to get enough life still back, and this is exactly what you need. So much emphasis we see on protecting up your own observers, and mid one's coming over with an arcane. They've got the assassinate from ages away as well, and RR's a corner. They've got the initial stun, but Wolves with the ink swell just pushes back Bob, and all of a sudden he was showing some potential to kill off mid one, but that instantly gets turned back around as mid one's gonna dive underneath the T2 tower. SMG just seems to be playing with their food, and BDZ is also gone. Just with one hero Wolf combined with him. These are your two supports. My oh my. SMG, the greedy lineup. They're not done. Let's get another one. Let's get another pick off. Let's make it feel even worse.
Doing some more burst damage as well through just the use of the Shadow Walk active. Going again. Mid one this time. He's the target of the Inkswell.
Okay.
Quite landed onto Luciano, but they'll be able to clean up the kill.
Now, still KP. Wrap it on through. They've still got 2 on Execration. Does mid one have remnants? He does, but lacking a little bit in the mana department. The rest of Radiant looking to join and protect Bob as well. They need the control for mid one. At least they'll send him backpacking, and now Moon as well as compromise his own position. The man fight and SMG just getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
Maybe just going a little bit deep there. You know, they had no vision. It's nighttime. You're behind both
back they go.
And top tier 2.
Well, let's do it. We've maybe got aggressive previously, but now with refresh mid one teleport, we can go back in. It will cost the Grimstroke his life. Mid one as well still hanging around. So we're not locking again, converging the area. They have the helm of the Overlord, so they're looking for revenge, but who can they lock into? Brady, they need to come together. Maybe they can have the Monkey King nearby, but he's not going to look to join them on the back line. Weaver, click to the spear. BDZ doesn't really want to drop the Echo Slam slowly to kill him off, but he will be forced to nonetheless. However, off to the eastern side, Bob, the sacrifice there is the rest of Execration.
A little bit odd for a Monkey King to do, especially when... Oh no!
At least they get the shield crash low. Earthshaker trying to block him off with the fissure. Has kind of hinted his own placement, so mid one will condemn the Earthshaker, but now still it's a 1-for-1 trade. They're going to be cautious. It's a beautiful sword bind enabling mid one. Just go aggressive on top of the backline. He's going to be cautious though because Tino drops the Wukongs, but they still have so much damage in the 8 on this Ember Spirit. Moon 6, 2, and 4. Silver's Edge completed. All the cores are having an exceptional game.
Trying for more, just putting the Inkswell onto Rogi.
Well, they're going to get
essentially easy. He's essentially as good.
Thinking about it. Mid one is very far pushed up. Can they chain lock him down once again perfectly? The damage a bit lacking. They'll be forced to drop the Echo Slam on top of the creep wave. RR will fly over the wall as well, but it's not enough. Oh, he got greedy. He stuck around. He didn't short.
Ultimate available again with a Laguna Blade.
Tino, they see him underneath the Observer. He might be forced to pop the BKB. Drop down. The rest of Radiant are instantly smoking to try and connect to Tino. He'll need the Wukongs potentially for the bonus armor, because now the regen's going to expire, but Bob maybe on the backstab here. They've overstayed their welcome, and Moon also tees into aggressively. They don't have the control, is out to safety, but here comes RR! Flying on forward, locks in the escape, don't drop the Echo, down with the Sniper, and down with Arthur as well. Execration. Just the 4.
Like you got to get out. Honestly, like, you've got good high ground. Like, Ember Spirit's good, Sniper's pretty good.
Good one. and force reactions. They'll charge up the Wukongs. Ara off to the side. They got the first control. Where's the fog? Mid one. The opportunity for the BKB. Thanks to Weaver getting the time lapse out to safety. But still Moon freely hitting inside the eastern tree line. But now they're able to get directly on top of him. As Moon still finally brought down thanks to the right clicks from Bob. They've got the buybacks looking to rejoin the fight. Still mid one has gone unanswered at the moment. The consistent use of the remnant takes the argument. He's getting back and forth, left, right, and center. They just can't control him. Another time lapse from Rochi makes mid one safe and sound. They're trying to bring down Bob. He's still got the ages. Finally, the first life taken care of. But Tino, he's hiding the wings, waiting for an opportunity to pounce on forward. He hasn't found it just yet. Bob, he needs help. He needs it now. They're just waiting, trying to force him out. But now on top of the back line, they'll catch up mid one. They can now turn their attention to Rochi and KB as Execration. The numbers advantage, thanks to the ages, comes in clutch. They'll bring down 3. They'll look for Rochi next as well. There's no escape for the pesky bug as they'll bring... There we go. But it's just space. Mid ones, but KP's actually hunting the back line. Beautiful recognition. You've got to kill off the Earthshaker. This is main priority number 1. Mid one's going to look to try and join the task as well as BDZ. He'll end up dropping down for 100 seconds. RR as well. Just missing on the chains. Might cost him the kill. Meanwhile, actually in the mid lane, Tino. He's way too far away from the team. He'll get the kill on after. The rest are raiding. It's given him enough time to be able to connect.
Mid one,
what a dodge. He's able to catch up with the spear, so he's out to safety, but still mid one. Is in trouble. Tino's just going to work here. The time up not available. As Tino can just stand his ground. He's looking to turn, but the issue is it's Moon. It's freely right click on top of the backline. The take aim consistently procking, but in this boundless strike enough. He'll end up falling. Moon still also looking for more blood. I don't know if he can kill the sniper. This man is a man on a mission. Rochi looking to stand hand in hand, but looks like finally they'll roll on forward and put them all in the grave as SMG have to tap out of the game 1.
Like SMG, I felt like they had that game.
Again, on the Earthshaker, we were very impressed with this game. One performance, we've been not too much a fan of this hero, but he's in a bit of trouble.
He might be in a little bit of trouble here. Some body blocks coming through from Rochi. The Boundless will pick it up.
Mid one, beautifully done. Cost as well. It's a minor thing, but very nice considering it's something that a lot of ogres were maxing out regardless. Mid one's in trouble though. He hasn't fluffed him out just yet. TP from RR, still at least going to secure an initial stun, and now he's got enough mana for the ignite, so mid one getting a little bit too overzealous.
For recently, you know, the connection, you would be surprised to hear that sort of fact. As well. I like this build. A lot of people like to choose to skip the Bloodlust entirely, but I feel like just one value point.
He's in position at the moment, but he's got backup Rochi with the first use of the split of the game. Bob's a difficult task to kill off, but BDZ, that's much easier. Stuck in the tree line. He's still going to drop the Echo now. Even mid one getting involved as well early on the Monkey King. He'll lay down the Wukongs, but it looks like the rest of the team are evaporating at the moment. They've lost 2. A key component is Moon, but it doesn't seem to matter as mid one reigning supreme with the help of the supports. Even Tino wants to join the party. Drops the core down in top of the lane. They'll bring off Rochi. They're looking for Afu next as well. And Echo Stomp might just disrupt it. Mid one's going to be cautious how long he sticks around as well. The Remnant almost destroying the trees through the vicinity, but Bob picking up a killing spree to end it all.
Around in this lane, I thought maybe you might have been opting to go for that.
They're actually back in. Okay, Moon after the respawn, but Radiant, they've got heroes nearby. So mid one, he's jumped down from his perch on the tree line, very close to the tier 1 tower. So here come the extra reinforcements. This fight just continues on as Bob's going to have to play around. He's got no ultimate charges, so they will finally deal with this as elusive Void Spirit. Bit of a killing streak.
You know, you probably don't want to be popping the BKB for that. So anything that's just going to be able to, I mean, hell, even the Brewmaster, right?
Bottom lane. BDZ.
Yeah.
He's got the Echo if he wants to lay it down. They're going to be careful if they split. I believe TPs were cancelled though by Moon. The Overlord too.
close to the helm of the Overlord. I mean, shapeshifts on cooldown.
This is
Maybe they're
hard.
just wanting
This is a hard kill. He's got Flame Guard as well. What a boundless. Protects him away from the fissure. Swapback's not enough. The AoE damage, but Moon, an instant buyback. The Ember looking to reach in the fight. They blew everything on the first life, and they will not have anything afterwards. As Tino cycloned up in the air, now he's trapped. He'll attempt the TP, but instantly the answer is there from Roger's Brewlings. Execration. A bit too antsy here.
They were able to get away with that without losing Roche is actually a big thing. You know, when they were going for that attempt previously, I really liked it, you know, because you're going up again against this heavy minus armor lineup. So if you can take Roche away.
The Wukong's on the backline, he's straight on the heads of Luciano, and our KP as well will swing on forward. They can look to try and turn to RR, but Bob's back alive. He's looking to bring down mid one with all his bursts. It's not enough at the moment, mid one. Pretty survivable now, BTS. What a jump in. Finds a stun on 2, but the extra control is not there when the fish is still on cooldown. So do we give SMG an opportunity to get out to safety, or will it? The Centaur Conqueror is stunning up both, but again, the follow-up is not there. They push back Bob to the outskirts, but the Void Spirit is absolutely unkillable at the moment without the control they've got on him. As Execration has smoked as 4.
Got everything as well.
Roger.
You know, he's going to be farming a little bit.
I'll start on the Brewmaster, swap back again the Wukongs, but they're on the outskirts, so this ultimate will do nothing again for the Monkey King, as they can now transition for KP. The Venture's got the Aghanim's completed, but this will give them no opportunity. They have found mid one! Oh, they got him! Out of the Monkey Wukongs. Once again, they're making a start on Moon. A preemptive use of the swap, just making sure there's no opportunity to burst through the Ember Spirit. They've cycled up BTS as well, so this might give them the opportunity, but look at how Tino's positioning himself. Still alive, very far on the front line. They'll try and tip with the first life. They'll have enough timing left of the Wukongs as well for the second round here to get the burst to go through. Tino, however, is falling exceptionally low, and they'll bring him down, but what's the consequence? As SMG, they've already lost 2. They're going to look to kite the fight and go back in afterwards, so they'll deal with the illusion. But the shapeshift has expired. Maybe this is the fight that SMG have been waiting for, so look to jump on mid one, playing around with the mischief. That Fisher gives him no opportunity to stack up the Jingu once again. They started the fight to deal with BDZ, but still, he's coming in so clutch, knocking off mid one. It's still going to cost him his life though. They're on top of Moon.
You're out of mana.
Locked on as Tino hunting down, but all of a sudden, mid one's going to look to rejoin the fray. They'll jump in forward, but all of a sudden, mid one is going to be cautious. A BKB pop looking to stand his ground, and man fighting Tino gets evaporated. They'll turn to RR, but it could just be the beating. So once again, they're going to be cautious. He'll drop it on 3. And Fisher as well. Is the damage enough? Combined with the Ogre, it might just be another showing from BD.
Perhaps with this minus armor draft, they were going for that sort of attempt on SMG. Smoke on smoke. Gonna go first. Bob. On the front line,
getting back into the sides, found the strike as well. Is it going to be enough to burst him down? Bob is out to safety, but they're still going to be cautious to lose the bench early. Not going to matter. The Earth Spinner into the Wukongs. Tino's in trouble. The BKB freshly picked up will get him an opportunity to find the outskirts of the Wukongs and they're back to safety. And all of a sudden, SMG, they committed heavily for that fight. A lot of ultimates committed. Down to the southern side, though, the Ember's in trouble. The first stun is out, Roger. Second use of the split, but once again, the choke point Tino is separated from the team. They'll lose the Gyrocopter. Luciano is also expended the shapeshift. So SMG somehow finding another way back into this game. As 4 are down from Execration, they might make to look at a 5th as well. As mid one is continuing to hunt. The unrelentless pressure. They'll catch up, but the mobility for
you're timing it around mid one, looking to use those Jingu Mastery sets.
Breaking all their smokes pop up the Earthshaker. They're actually going to swap back Tino. It's an early use of the BKB. They're targeting down bench once again, but it's got the illusion to play with. They might still bring it down fast enough here. They actually lock onto mid one. The Boundless still early, giving him the opportunity to man fight, but Bob's going to swing on forward and bring him down with ease. Round 2 coming up shortly, but Arfu will give an opportunity for mid one to get the fresh respawn and not be under pressure. As Execration, they've retreated safely, but they're going to be cautious. They're going back outside the base. The Wukong's only blocking 1 as RR now on the outskirts. But it looks like Moon should be able to do the dirty work and he'll claim the kill. They're sieging top now.
Gotta get back there, Arthur.
they don't have everyone on Execration at the moment. Once again, looking to start on Tino. He gets ample time to pop the BKB. He introduced the technique at the last second. So again, no control through the weapon at the moment. But Tino is wasting the BKB duration. A lot of key components to his items. They're going to TP in the backline as well. Rogi looking to block off the retreat. It was Cyclone Luciano. For the rest of the team, they've TP'd out. So what more can they catch? It will be BDZ. They'll also catch Luciano too. So very nice heads up TP location from Rogi. Will just catch them with their pants down.
He's holding onto the Quicksilver Amulet, moving fast as hell into the Swiftling. I think even something as cool.
He'll be able to find the brew. KP, nice swap back. Look, Dire looking to converge in the vicinity. Rochi's going to charge up. Very early use of the ultimate on the backline again. They caught out BDZ. It's a key component to be able to bring down, but he'll instantly look to buy back. They're completely split though. No one's grouping up. Tino tried to deal with the Brewlings once again. Luciano causing chaos as well. Radiant, they've got an exceptional ward on the higher gun, but they're in trouble without the damage from Tino. That's not the fight you're looking for. An incredible play from Rogi, but they're in trouble with Moon on top of the back line. They'll bring down the Ember. What more can they get though? Swap back inside the ring. Tino, BKB pops, Satanic still at the ready as well. Tino's going to look to stand his ground in man fight, playing everyone's fight, but it's not enough. Mid-one will win the man fight. It's SMG take 4, and they've got no buyback.
Need to be for the longest amount of time. It makes sense because you've already got the Chrysalis component, but I mean it needs to be the perfect synergy. BDZ, it's all on you.
Mid-one, yeah, he gets all the axe, so he's got a lot of gold in the bank. But look to jump, bring down the first life, another great swap, Bob. He's committed pretty heavily to the backline here. He's got no more ultimate charges, but an early use of the primal split. Roger still has multiple charges for himself as well in the team fight, but Luciano's in trouble. Shapeshifts out, but the Fisher's gonna block him in still. The consistent lockdown, mid-one. He'll be able to deal with the Lycan, who doesn't have a buyback. Numbers advantage now in the favor of SMG. They'll look to go back. Dealing with the barracks here, objective-based gaming, cycling up Tino as well, giving them ample time to do the dirty work on the objectives and take the real estate.
Divide and conquer is the name of the game. Even just locking down the supports inside the base was Afu. Another one by Rogi, just tossing him up in the air, making sure that there's no way.
That's all the split charges. Swap back once again. KP's going to get brought down. They won't be able to deal with the Avenge illusion, but Tino looking to go ham now. He doesn't have to worry about the primal split, which will give it an beautiful opportunity for the Gyrocopter just to rip them apart, but he's still going to be cautious here because mid-one has got the outskirts completely controlled thanks to the Wukongs. Now Gyro's going to buy back. I don't know if this is enough though. His team's in shambles with no one left standing here with the Gyrocopter. It's only Bob. Buyback on Ogre, another swap into the Boundless. He doesn't have Satanic, he doesn't have BKB. Forced to safety, but SMG, they'll force a game 3 here for our first series of the night.
The banger of a game coming through. And again, it was way too much for one person to do. And Tino, as good as he's been playing right now for Execration.
See if the reasoning for the bans is going to be valid here.
BDZ might be in a little bit of trouble here on the top side. The body block's coming out from Rogi. Maybe even the double.
Mid-one. Along till the stun's back up. A couple more seconds.
They're just going to get the pop from the Aphotic Shield as well. If he dives under the tower, that'll be enough. Oh, maybe not.
Max, like your TA is your win condition now, and you're not putting Bob in a position to carry, but they're looking for a pick off the mid-one up top. He does have to level up in the ultimate. First rotation will come through. It's going to be the Abaddon. A second one showing as well with the Earthshaker. Another two. So the Rainbow TPs lining up to try and keep mid-one alive after the respawn, but the Skeletons are just ripping apart Luciano. They can't stick around for too much longer. I'm glad they found Afu, because I was going to say this is going to be quite the blink timing. He's still got 2,100 gold, so this will be about 15 minutes in. Top. They're hunting Luciano. Runes with the extra stun afterwards, so you see he killed down bottom. Simultaneously, it's SMG that'll hit back at the top side of the map, and KP might just drop the scythe. He hasn't used it in quite a while. It's not enough damage to go through RR, so he won't be on the deck for too long. All the vision was there. Maybe he knew we were coming. Dire, we're actually looking to smoke and connect to bottom, where Bob currently farming in the lane. Just a big kill if they can find it. It's been untouched for the entirety of the game for the first death. The Templar Assassin is finally picked up. You got Radiant's BKB timing. I don't see why you don't. You can out-sustain them. I don't see how Radiant fight pre-BKB. This is such an early Radiant's timing.
Especially with
Now,
Arena
okay,
Diffuser.
Santa, this is a huge target. You need the global silence for the fights. Okay, he's got buyback. Tina's going to look to jump in, toss back instantly, laying down the global silence. They're going to kill him throughout the duration, or otherwise Roger will get the defensive factors off, and he does. The nick of timing, it's still not enough as KP will fall. What more can they get, though? Execration. Their base is in shambles right now, Tino. Another toss back, this time on Moon. What an echo! 1 to 3! Oh my... A 4-on-5. Tino's going to show him the lane as well. Moon will find the connection, and the Tiny's way too split away from any assistance. Arthur has already got the Aghanim shot as well. Luciano tries to come over the top of the arena, but it's not fast enough as Moon will transition this to a secondary kill and almost a third as well. As we saw what Bob could do in game 1 on the lead up and
from Arthur. But now, with the plate mail, it does feel like, you know, how are you going to kill this damn Necrophone?
Tino coming outside the base, they'll make the attempt, but Rogi hand in hand once again, but do they have the burst potential? A global silence laid down, but Tino's not there for the extra damage, so they started on the Necrophos and it'll end straight there. They can't go through the first lap and it'll cost them Tino. Down in the grave, 70 seconds gone, and maybe game 3 with that as well. They're not going to tap out, of course. They've still got some objectives left standing. But this is going to have to be one hell of a way to come back in this game as they're going to look to collapse under the tower again. Afu! An echo onto 2. There's buybacks available.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
Bob's not even buying back.
Pretty...
That's all she wrote. Wow.
Just seal them off in their base. Oh, they're fountain farming. They're fountain farming.
Oh, the classic SMG from one to the other. Going, boys. Moon's got the death, so they won't give the opportunity. Now with the DD's cord. Celebratory prize. The lives of Execration, the series as well for SMG.